What do you think about, bro, on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, whatever the case may be, is what truly shapes your life. And the way you act determines if it becomes real or if it just stays some type of little fantasy, little dream you got going on in your head. Like, you can't you can't sit here, bruh, and be thinking about being a millionaire, or dreaming about achieving this, or dreaming about achieving that, but you're not acting as such. You're not taking the right actions and everything to be heading in the right direction. Like, the way that you act is going to really determine if it's going to become real or not. Because if you want to become a millionaire, you got to act like a millionaire. You got to carry yourself like a millionaire. You have to have the habits of a millionaire. That's what's going to determine if your fantasies and shit, bro, actually become reality. And your mind repeats what you feed it constantly, non-stop throughout the day. Double cre- Doubt creates hesitation, and belief creates movement. So your mind is constantly repeating whatever negative things you're telling yourself and whatever positive things you're telling yourself. It's up to you to really dictate and decide which of the two that you are feeding into yourself. Because we all have doubts. We all have moments of uncomfort and uncertainty and things like that. But if you outweigh your doubts with your beliefs with confidence and clarity and just being sure and being more stable and grounded in whatever it is you are trying to accomplish, is going it's gonna overpower all the doubt and everything that you is feed into yourself. But you have to watch what you are telling yourself and what you are feeding into yourself daily, because that shit surely does play a big role in everything that you do. Try to do it yourself. Because surely been times when I've been I'm sitting here thinking like this, but I'm telling myself this, so I'm not even actually seeing all the shit that I'm actually trying to do because I'm too busy doubting myself and in my head, and I'm overthinking and all these things. You gotta you gotta boost yourself up, bro. No matter what it is, no matter how unsure you are stepping into it, you still gotta be like, bro, I got this. I'm gonna knock it out, bro. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna give it my all, no matter what. Cool. You can't sit there and doubt yourself and be like, I don't know how I'm gonna do. I might perform like this. I might perform like that. No, you gotta be 100% sure and stand firm in whatever it is you are trying to accomplish. Over time, your thoughts become patterns, and those patterns become your reality. So if you're telling yourself over and over, "I got this. I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna give my 100%. I'm always giving my all. I'm not gonna leave no what ifs," and it's gonna become your reality. Cause you telling yourself you're gonna give it your all, so you are gonna give it your all. Then you're gonna start reaping everything that you are sowing. But if you sit there and doubt and tell yourself like, "Oh, I can't do this. I can't compete at this level. I can't do this and that," it's gonna become your reality. So you gotta dictate and come to the conclusion and figure out what reality do you want to be your reality. What do you want to be your reality? You want the positive version of yourself that's getting to the next level and becoming the best version of yourself that they possibly can be, or do you want to be that version of yourself that's stuck in a hole and they can't climb out of this pit and they've been stuck here for months and years and days and hours and whatever the case may be, and you're just going through an endless cycle over and over and you can't seem to find a way out? You got to figure out which of the two, but that you want to be for yourself. And wherever your attention goes, energy follows. That's something that I've been trying to abide by and stand by for a minute. I'm finna write that on my board, bro. But if you focus on what's missing, you'll feel stuck. But when you focus on growth, you start moving differently. If you start focusing on what's missing and what you don't have and all these things, that's when you start feeling stuck and you start getting stagnant because you're too worried on what you don't have. Focus on what you currently got. Focus on all the growth and everything that you done had and developed over the years. Be content and be okay with what you have. You don't have to have everything right now. You can't sit there and focus on, oh, I don't got this, oh, I don't got that, oh, I don't have what this person has, or I don't got this car, I don't got that shit don't matter. That shit don't matter at all, bro. It don't matter whatsoever. You focus on the growth, if you focus on you improving daily, if you focus on all the small steps that you are taking, you will have all those things that you are missing in due time. But you have to be patient and keep on moving. Once you realize and focus on all the growth, you're gonna start moving accordingly. You're gonna start knocking down walls. You're gonna start achieving and accomplishing things you couldn't even imagine. Shit that your mind couldn't even fathom, bro. And the version of you that has what you want already exists in how they think, how they move. They're disciplined, they're consistent, they're intentional. And when it comes to being intentional, bro, being intentional means living purposefully, by making deliberate choices that align with your core values and goals, rather than acting out of habit or accident. That's what it means to be intentional. So, are you being intentional with your life? Are you actually deliberately doing things to better yourself and keep on improving and keep on leveling up and keep on becoming a better person? Or are you just letting yourself constantly keep on acting out of habit and going in this endless cycle and not improving, keeping yourself stagnant? Obviously, there has been times where I have been sitting there acting out of habit and I didn't keep myself stagnant. I didn't slow my growth, whatever it may be. And it's okay. It's all humanly things. But we have to try our best to still be disciplined and try and be consistent and being intentional with whatever it is that we are doing. So start showing up like that version now. Be that version of yourself today. You don't have to sit there and wait until you do have all these things to become that version of yourself. You have to carry yourself like that version. You have to carry yourself like that person. Thinking it is enough. You have to act like it's already possible. Your habits, your choices, your effort, they need to match your vision. That's why, and that's when things begin to shift. Like, for me, I still have it in here somewhere, bro. Cause I was dead ass like where my head was at. I was like, bro, I gotta start moving differently. I gotta do something different. So I literally looked up a millionaire's daily schedule. Bro. I was sitting really like skimming through it, looking through it, trying to see like, oh, like what are they doing that I'm not doing? What are they doing differently that I'm not doing right now? And I kind of just like was skimming through it and tried to pick and pull little shit like that I can implement into my schedule and implement into my daily routine and try and better myself on. Like, they're waking up at 5 in the morning, waking up, doing their morning routine, hydrating, physical activity, journaling, reading, whatever it may be, deep work, strategic thinking at 6 to 8, breakfast, exercise 8 to 9, like little shit like that, cool, whatever. You gotta sit there and figure out whatever it is, brother, you want to do, whatever you want to put your all into, whatever you want to become, and take on those habits. Take on their characteristics. If you want to be like fucking, they want to be like LeBron James. Cool. Look at LeBron's schedule. Look what he do throughout his day. Trying to figure out whatever he does throughout his day. When does he work out? When does he be waking up? When do he be? What do he be eating? What do we feed into his body? How does he take care of his body? Little shit like that. You got to sit there and take those things on and challenge yourself. Challenge yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually to become that best version of yourself that you possibly can be. You can't sit there and stick and stay in the same habits your entire life. You gotta adapt and you have to change and you have to grow. You have to develop. So find whatever it is that you want to do and put your time into it. Put your energy into it. Put your effort into it. Wherever attention goes, where energy flows. Make sure your attention is flowing into something that's positive, something that's gonna reciprocate back to you. You don't want to sit there and let your attention flow into some shit that's not even like, I'm not gonna say just like benefiting you, but something that's gonna help better you, something that you can sit there and reflect off of and improve on, and things like that. So, with all that being said, bro, let's try and be intentional and stay focused, stay disciplined. Let's get out of old habits and try and take on some new habits, trying to take on some new characteristics, Try and shape yourself and turn yourself into the best version of yourself that you can be, because your thoughts are the instructions. Your thoughts is the blueprint, but your actions are the proof. So think with intention, move with purpose, and become what you've been imagining. Come what you've been dreaming since your childhood. We all been having big dreams, bro, since our childhood. Why you dim your vision? Don't do that. Don't dim your vision. You can become whatever you want to be, bro. Put your mind to it. If you put your mind to it, bro, put your all into it, you can dead ass accomplish anything. It don't matter what it is. So I love you, but God loves you more. Let's be intentional. Let's be purposeful. Let's be determined. And yeah, figure out your path, bro. Figure out what steps you gotta take and move forward. Move accordingly. Be safe. I'm probably gonna post this motherfucker in the morning. We're gonna see. I'm gonna try and post a little short with it. All that. All the all the YouTube and shit gonna be in the motherfucking description. Lies, Kyle, fake TikTok, all that gonna be in the description. Lies been back active. He been posting. He just hit like 500 subs. He said he was gonna hit it by the end of the month. I think he blew past it though. I just want to go back and check real quick, bro. He blew past it, bro. He got 538. He hit 500 like last week. Going stupid. Bad. All in due time, bro. But y'all be smooth. Y'all be safe. Lay y'all.